Did you know that Squirt is a grapefruit soda? I thought it was just like a Sprite competitor. It's a grapefruit soda.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
Well, first of all,
I always drink Squirt, SQORT. I always drank Squirt.
there's an I.
Not the way I spell it. I always drank it like I'm like, oh, this is like a fake 7 Up or Sprite.
No, it's grapefruit.
It's
juice.
his own thing.
It's
not grapefruit juice at all.
She's her own woman.
She's not her. Well, she is her own woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
SKORT.
Squirt.
That's how you say it when you say squirt.
Squirt. It's Squirt.
Yeah. See.
Squirt.
SKORT.
There's no, but that's like how you say it.
I know, but that's how you say it.
No, that's how you're supposed to say it.
The royal
Squirt.
you says it.
The royal ustedes.
Yeah.
If
Squirty.
Squirt. We need to get a fake Squirt logo, but SKORT merch.
Done.
Merch.
Done.
Done.
We're 2 seconds into the podcast. Already got merch.
We have our Mussolini merch drop. We have our Skort merch drop.
Skort.
Dude.
Skort.
We're gonna be unstoppable.
Skort.
As the French
Is
say.
it in you? What's the motto for Squirt? They have one, right?
It's Skort, not Sprite.
Skort. Not 7 Up either.
Yeah, Skort. I guess we're grapefruit.
Could be the worst fruit ever invented. It's now in a soda.
It's now, yeah. You want to drink the worst fruit and still have your right foot go numb?
Do you want to? You know what? Skort.
Now you're saying it right.
Skort. Skort walked so that
7 Up can ran.
No.
So Sprite can Ayn Rand.
No.
So, wait. So Coke can ran Paul.
So that pamplemousse bullshit.
What's the pamplemousse one?
What's that one that's it's like Febreze, but it's in a soda.
It's in a soda. Cactus Cooler?
No, it's the non-alcoholic. It's like the sparkling water.
Oh, LaCroix?
Yeah, LaCroix.
Oh, LaCroix.
Skort walked so LaCroix could run.
Holy shit.
That took too long for me to
Thank
get there.
God you said all those words correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. It's not worthy of starting the intro, but we're going to keep going until we get there.
If I had more brain cells working at this hour, I probably would be able to figure it out. But,
Main vein cells, more like. How many Slapo Chicos are you in?
I had like 8.
No.
It's one of those days.
It's one of those days. And the worst part about it is you are lying. You definitely had 16 for sure, at least.
Today.
Yes, just today.
Just today. No, I had one.
These are actually, the prickly pear is good.
Yeah.
You ever, do you love your wife or do you leave them as prickly pears?
Hmm.
You're nuts.
Oh, I haven't shaved since Reagan.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wait. So you go full bush? You just mash a bush
Sorry,
in her?
Nancy, not shaving tonight.
So if you're not shaving, does it just look like two lesbians?
It looks like the underside of a log that fell over in the redwoods.
Okay, and you mash that into your wife? Like two lesbians bumping clams in fucking Moore Park?
In the 70s, yeah.
Yeah, in the 70s.
Well, they're protesting Nom out in the freaking grassy knoll.
Yeah, they all protested it right next to Lee Harvey Oswald.
No, grassy knoll is the name for their pussy.
Come on, there it is. All right, that's the intro. That's fine. It's not the best, but it's fine.
We'll take it. We'll take a double entente.
Well, here we are. I mean, I think this is it's going to come out too late. It's going to be late news by the time this is released, but I think we owe a former, not a formal, a former and a latter and a current congratulations.
The results aren't in yet.
They are so in.
They're so in.
Oh, they're so in. A formal congratulations to Don L. Trumpings, all right. It's Donald Trump in blackface, and he's like Charlie Murphy.
I'm scared to kill Tony.
I am incredibly wealthy, bitch.
I do think though that with the new Trump term, we as comedians should say right now the rule is you get one Trump voice a year. That's it. You don't get to willy-nilly. It's not first term. You don't get to just do it all the time anymore.
That's the good part about Trump being president is comedy is about to get so fucking corny for 4 years and so much worse and so hacky. But if they could be, but that makes room for the true craftsmen. Only the finest comedians
Will rise above.
Well, right, and as true craftsman, I'm obviously talking about RJ Signs. Oh, what's he? RJ the Thunder Down Under Signs.
Lights out. You keep saying
RJ, yeah, RJ Lights Out Signs,
Yeah.
and Drew Stompadonk Bach.
That's where we thrive.
That's where the craftsmen rise above.
like, oh
the
man,
hacks.
I can't find any good local bar shows without seeing a Trump impression. Who's this guy doing a RFK surfer impression?
Oh, who's this guy doing?
surf's up,
Oh,
brother.
doing JD Vance if he's getting by the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, innovative, innovative. You know, super innovative. I'm so excited. We're gonna rise above, guys.
Like from the phoenix from the ashes.
Yes, of course. And I guess we got to get this out in the intro before they turn off the pod, because they're going to turn off the pod. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you want us to be your naughty little foot slave on the Patreon, we are doing naughty foot content where we make you feel bad about your foot fetish for $50 on the Patreon, and you go, that sounds way too expensive. We've already done plenty of them. Weirdly, we're making
We've done double the cost for half the work.
Double the cost for half the lost. And so we got that going on. We also did do our first
ever
movie review of The Matrix.
It's
number
not even
one.
a review as much. It's a like a classic DVD.
A movie commentary. Yeah, it's a DVD
yeah.
commentary. Yeah, exactly. And so we did a.
So we literally watched the whole movie, The Matrix, and then
just talk shit on it the
yeah.
whole time. And there were moments in it that we forgot how good the movie was, and we just stopped commenting. There were like 3-minute gaps where we're just like,
it's actually like.
and we're like, oh wait,
up.
no, how does he keep those glasses on his face? You know, we had to like jump back into it, all shitty. So that was fun.
Really holds up, actually.
Yeah, so no, it's good. My sister's still been listening to the pod, or she started listening again. So shout out to my sister.
That's so funny.
It was her birthday, and I missed it, and I called her to apologize, and she disowned me. So we're not speaking, but shout out. She said she'll still listen to the pod. No, she couldn't have been cooler about it. I told her I'd buy her like a Tesla or something like that.
There's so much information in that rant.
Well, in Trump's America, you could just buy your sister a Tesla if you miss her bidet. You know?
In Trump's America, you can just kind of go on a long-winded rant and throw out 18 different facts all at once.
Dude, Mommeled Scrump, are you fucking stoked on it? Dude, Lonel fucking lunch, dude. Lonel's lunch. I'm so excited, dude. Yeah, dude. I in my in one of my bars, I work at 3 or 4 bars right now, and one of them is specifically like a bar where a lot of mommy slump fans like are huge.
Oh yeah.
They came in decked out in MAGA, that, and they were
Tits
literally.
out.
I got them all fucked up on Fireball, and they're like, Trump. They're 80.
Fireball.
They wanted it because we had Fireballs like $12 for some reason at a bar. They dropped it down to $5.
Mistake.
And then they go, in Mumps America, we're doing $5 Fireball. And so they're over there just give you the age range of these kids. They're about their age range is like
no younger than 45.
No, I'm here. I'll do you one better. Not kidding. 65 to 82 years old.
Shut up.
They've been going to that bar for 30, 40 years. And they hear $5 Fireball.
They come sprinting
in Mommy Lumps America, and they go, it's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they basically they're probably not going to last 4 years after what I did to them today.
No.
And one of them drunkenly goes, they're all like talking about it, and they're all excited about the presidency, and then one of them like is the one that always gets way too hammered. He's like, well, everyone stop talking. Everyone, so let me ask you this. So Trump right now, because there was a gap in his last presidency, does that mean he could run again after? I swear to God. And they're like, no.
One more round of Fireball.
Yeah. He's like, can he drink Fireball now? And everyone's like, had to be like, no, you fucking idiot.
Clarice, no, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
No,
yeah,
no.
It was very funny, and they were trying to not call him a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah,
and but yeah, it's a good time.
That's funny.
God is good.
I do love the juxtaposition in politics. I don't know if it worked because again, we only really know elections since like the Obama era, which like I don't.
In terms of us voting,
As terms of us voting and us being a part of society, like I don't know if when JFK won the election, there were young liberals taking their tops off and doing heroin out in the back lawn.
Well, probably that was like the 60s, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how to what extent people celebrated and were also swimming in a pool of liberal tears. You know what I mean? Like,
that's
it's such
right.
an extreme. People are losing their minds.
Well, we grew up in an era where whoever wins as president, the other half of the country is convinced the world is going to end. Every time. And then we make it another 4 years, and then someone else gets elected, and then the other half of the country is being like, it's over, the world's going to end.
Yeah.
And that's been almost every presidency since we've been cognizant. From the Bush to the Obama to the fucking to the Trump to the fucking Biden, whatever the fuck. It's so what are the intellectuals like to say now? It's so polarized.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear polar, I think of that
Coca-Cola bear.
Yeah, that sweet Coca-Cola bear that was fucking just shot in cold blood, reaching for a bottle of Coca-Cola. Walking while white. But not in Trump's America, not any longer.
That
white bear there will be retribution for that white bear.
He can roam free the streets of Fifth Avenue with two Coca-Colas in his hand.
Exactly. Yeah. You better fucking watch out, grizzly bears. All right, we're building the wall around you. All right,
we're gonna deport all pandas.
Yes, exactly. Deport all pandas. Do we have any pandas left?
Hopefully not. Actually, you know what? They got rid of a bunch because China. Apparently, I didn't know this. We have pandas on a lease in America.
Oh yeah, we borrow them and we give them back. Yeah, we have like a couple in San Diego, L.A., New York, and then there's Designer, great hip hop artist.
And this is the things like my dad says. Like, they're recalling all the pandas, and I'm like, good morning. What? Like,
yeah.
I just walked in. What the hell are you talking about? They're recalling them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, do you remember that happened?
Lord.
I know. That happened earlier this year or last year. There was a weird thing in the news where there's these certain Chinese pandas that like people are accusing the Chinese zoo of putting guys in panda suits.
That's real, yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean the pictures are like that's clearly a dude in a
it's a dude, and he's he was just like fucking meow.
Dollar store Jim Henson got behind the wheel and made a little weird puppet.
Exactly. So I don't know if it was real or not, but who knows?
The juxtaposition is what's so funny to me. It's like you got 65-year-old ladies in Orange County getting blasted on $5 Fireball. Meanwhile, every liberal in America is their jaws on the floor with their dick in their hand, watching the electoral map turn all red, and they're just like, "What did we do wrong,
dude?" They shafted Bernie. That's what they fucking did wrong, and it's like it's weird. It's all fucked up, man. It's like I want to hear my dad say something about it. I tried to like slip him jokes in there where he was like, yo, you owe me rent. I'm like, not in Trump's America. And he's just like, I need it by tonight. Like he was like,
double.
Yeah. It's funny because I describe my dad, like almost every person I describe my dad to, like, I'm just like, he's like an old, fat, white carpet cleaner. He's kind of grumbly. He's kind of a dick. He always thinks he's right, and then I was like, oh yeah, but he loves Bernie. And I swore he was Republican the whole time. The way you describe, because he does grumble like a Republican. He's like, I don't know, you do, are you lazy? But you listen closely, he's just like, healthcare, and stuff like that. So it's like he is,
and he's vegan, right?
He's a vegetarian.
Sorry, yeah.
So he's on the outside he's a Republican. On the inside he's a fucking cuck. I'll tell you that. You know. Are your alt-right neocon mother and father stoked about the winnings?
I don't know. I think the last time I haven't talked to my parents since the election, but
which was yesterday.
Yeah. But the day before the election, my dad said, if she loses, they're never gonna have a female candidate ever again in this country.
Ah.
And I went,
thank God.
Good morning.
Yeah, you're like, I was just asking you.
I just said, how
you could watch the kids.
Yeah, seriously.
It's crazy.
Just checking in. Your life alert went off.
That's insane.
Oh, but I did get. I picked you up a little something.
What'd you pick me up?
Just something for Trump's America. Just something.
No,
for...
you didn't give me a fucking present. Well, okay, I'm gonna look at it. I love wieners. A wiener schnitzel hat. Where the fuck did you get this? Did you go to the
three
Schnitz?
guesses and the first two don't count.
You got it out of Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Okay. fucking stupid. I forget that you do have an itch for the schnitz for sure.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize. What do you?
I'm schwitzing for the schnitz.
You know these daddies got a vegan doggy. They have a bark no meat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So next time we should do a weenie run.
Next time, check your privilege at the door.
What do you mean?
America.
Okay.
Wiener Schnitzel, vegan.
Vegan. Wiener Schnitzel, cucks.
Well, because they're always like, would you like to upgrade to 100% beef? And I'm like, no, but what's the percentage currently? I'm pretty sure it's like next to zero.
Yeah, exactly. They're like 0.100%.
Yeah,
you're like 100. They're like no 0.1000000. Yeah. So it's yeah. I did you get it?
Did you put it on?
You schnitz off. Do you want me to schnitz today?
I mean, just try it. Try it out. Yeah. The beanie's nice though.
Beanie's fun.
Wow. Perfect fit. Looks great.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it fits your head nice.
Shut the fuck up.
It doesn't look good on my head. I already tried it on.
It does a fucked up thing to my ears.
Not even.
For sure. Not even. Well, the ears are covered by the pod.
Thank God.
There you go. Thing pod. Kiss me. So oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. I'll wear this. I love wieners. I'll wear this on my next date. Yeah.
Which would be an upgrade from your normal garb.
Yeah. I basically just wear work clothes every date now, and they look stunning. These
Your jacket
women.
looks nice tonight, though.
You like this jacket?
Well, is it doubled or is it naturally supposed to look like you got the inside?
It's Michael Dublé. It's a fake double.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's got some of the innards.
Inside man.
But the sleeveless in Seattle. The rest of this hoodie is not in the arm for some reason.
Secret hoodie.
Yeah, sooty.
Secret hoodie.
Yeah.
It's is that a Jewish
when you think they're
convert?
circumcised and they're not. Yeah, exactly.
We were going the same way.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. It's good.
Wait, so you were working at your job on election night,
ma'am? On when
Ma'am?
when Mammal Crump won the fucking
Stop.
in a sand
We're
line.
done now.
When was the election? Yesterday?
Yeah. Today is the day after.
No, I just fucking slept all day. I woke up. I wrote in fucking Taft on my ballot. I'm an old soul. And then I submitted it. And then I was like, all right, let's see where this thing goes, And I just watch fucking Donkey Dump just fucking landslide the whole thing,
Did you walk into a poll place?
No, I didn't. I wrote it on the thing and then I didn't submit it at all. I just kept sleeping. I thought you could submit it late,
So you didn't vote?
I didn't. I may have voted.
But the ballot.
Did I vote?
You filled
I may
out.
have voted. I may not have. We're living in
You're
a
part of the 20 million that didn't show up.
Listen, we live in a swing state. We already won California. It doesn't matter if we vote or not.
Okay, well, in fairness to our listeners and America abroad,
Yes.
I
Am retarded.
thought
Yes.
that I had my mail-in ballot.
So you didn't vote either?
Not true.
RJ.
Not true.
RJ.
Listen,
Retard
first
Jew
of all-
signs
first
the
of all,
third.
You're not better than me.
What do you mean?
I did have a ballot,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it was for one of my siblings who no longer lives in the state.
Bro, but it's if you're voting for Kambala, then those votes count.
Yeah. So technically,
So did you vote?
I didn't.
So neither of us voted is what you're saying.
What I'm saying is I'm
I'm lying. My dad slipped my ballot under my door and I didn't even open it.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's
I
a
know.
way worse story.
I know, it's terrible.
You wanted to make yourself look so good.
I know,
you
it's like
did-
I voted like a good citizen. For Donald Trump. No. Yeah, I didn't I forgot to vote.
So you just left it slipped.
Yeah, I just was too tired, It wasn't what you're giving me shit like it matters in this state. It does not matter if we vote in this state.
Well, there was a House seat that is probably going to be lost. Well, not lost, but it made a difference if you voted for the House seat. It was a
The
close
local
race.
stuff would have mattered.
That's not local. We are the 43rd district of Congress in California.
We are 43. 43. 43 represent House District. 43 District. Represent 43.
Wouldn't that be crazy if they did that in
We all had our own
Congress?
militaries.
No,
Oh,
in Congress.
oh yeah, exactly. They were like frat bros.
With the gentleman from the 43rd District of California.
43 District, California.
43 California, represent. Yeah. You're
Hi,
just-
my name is RJ Science.
Yeah. Yeah, you go. Yeah.
I do think I should run, you know? Like, at this point, anyone can. And I will accept your nomination
Oh
As
my
43rd
goodness.
as your incumbent 43rd. I don't know what the word is.
Yeah.
I just like saying incumbent.
I
you
just
know?
like cum. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's got all the good parts of a word. The the
Income.
cum. You're bent. There's a
You're-
hard T.
Yeah, you're bent on that cum. You're just.
I'm bent, but I'm also in this cum, you know?
So how can I be bent? You know?
If I'm bent, then I don't want to be in cum, you know?
Yeah, it's like a paradox of cum. You know, I'm bent, but I'm cummy.
But I'm in.
Yeah, if you're bent in the cum,
If you're not in, then you're bent. And if,
If you're
you're
not
coming, then you're in it.
and if you're bent, you could be bent in the cum. Vote RJ signs. 20.
RJ, lights out signs.
Lights out signs 2028.
2028 for your next 43rd representative.
I would be your vice president for sure.
I at least could probably get a good mayoral campaign, huh?
Do House of Representatives get a vice president too?
Do they ever?
Perfect.
No, but they do get staffers.
Oh, I'll be your.
So we could just like fly back and forth.
I'll let you. Yeah, I'll be like at a desk and you can finger me under my skirt or whatever.
Because like I used to.
Sorry, what? No, I won't say anything. I'll be cool about it. I'll sign an NDA and all that stuff.
I don't know. Yes, that caught me off guard, but what's funny to me, that's the real reason I laughed, was my mind didn't go to me fingering you in a skirt, but just you sitting at a desk in a skirt in DC with me.
I could rock a mean skirt. I would be very dude. If have you ever thought about this? Like, if you were a chick, how much of a slut would you be?
Do I still look exactly the same right now?
No, you would be however attractive you are as a man right now, which you're somewhere in the middle, and you got a great personality. You would get that equivalent
Thank you.
as a woman.
I think I could slut it up.
But no, it's not. If you could, would you?
Yeah,
I'd
coulda,
fuck
woulda,
all my
shoulda.
friends.
Okay.
I'd fuck all of my friends.
Friends?
I'd be like, if I was a female comedian right now, I'd be sucking all of you. I'd be fucking you.
Why?
Because I feel like I would just be such a fun. I would have a fat ass. I'd have kind of a weird face, but the tits and the ass would be undeniable.
Undeniable.
And the suck would be like, top notch.
I guess I just don't get the same amount. I mean, this is if anyone's listened to any episode of this podcast, they know I'm not as driven or interested.
You'd all be daddy. I call all of you daddy.
I know, but if you're excited, I'd be like, I don't know. I think I could fuck around, but
I would fuck you anywhere. Yeah. Anyway, Jack in the Box.
in a box with a fox,
You fucking wiener
in
schnitzel.
a boat with a goat,
Yeah, in a dunk with a fucking your unk.
green eggs, and a fat ham.
Oh my goodness. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that's why I'm really
Dr. Drews.
Thank you.
There we go. Who's on?
Dr. Juice. It's Dr. Seuss, but he's jacked. I don't got any rhymes. I don't have any rhymes, and I'm not quick enough for Dr. Seuss getting jacked. As I dwell in the iron gym, am I a lady or am I a him? You cannot tell if I'm in hell with all of the steroids.
Shell, bell, fell, grell, sell, smell.
Is it a cock or is it a shell? I don't know. I ran out.
We're good. I'm on board.
Listen, shout out. Happy belated birthday, my sister. Hopefully this is helping you pass the time at work.
But I do think that there is more of a chance that the common folk like ourselves could run a successful, at least mayoral campaign in this town. Tito Ortiz did it pretty well.
Tito Ortiz, the fighter?
Yeah, you didn't know that? He was a city councilman in Huntington Beach, and then disbarred for using campaign funds illegally.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Good for him.
The shining star of the Huntington Beach Council.
Yeah, well, yeah, Tito Ortiz rules, but yeah, it's obviously like if you're just gonna get fucking knocked in the head and then try to like run a thing. obviously the first person that comes up to you and be like, an easier way you can get this money and it's all yours. And he's like,
Unless
count
they
me
catch
in.
you.
You want to be a good mayor? He's like, I want to be a good mayor,
They wear that skirt.
They wear that skirt. Fingy. Make me stinky, or whatever, I don't know.
Fingy, make me stinky.
And these are the hot bits you're going to get and more if you watch the Matrix DVD commentary
Yeah.
on Patreon. Is it only $5 to watch the DVD commentary?
It's supposed to be. There's
Daddy v Daddy.
There's 2 tiers, 5 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
I just put it on because I wanted to do one earlier, and so I just said if you pay for the Patreon, you can just have it.
That's right.
But
Oh,
next
we're doing
time
this one's on the house.
It's on 10.
Wow, the next one's a 10 banger.
Next 10.
Fuck yeah, that's nice. We give them a little tease. Ooh, I got some ideas. Remind me, I got some ideas on the pod. Actually, I'll say them right now.
No, I don't want to do pod pitch.
Or remind me, we need. I'll put a reminder in my notes that I need to tell you ideas.
Yeah.
So keep talking.
So many
while I tell you these
ideas. So many good ideas.
All right, go on. Kill time. Kill Tony.
Yeah. So basically, Election Day was a huge success for me. Oh yeah. Speaking of your sister, oh my sister. I thought she didn't listen to the pod. My brother did the same thing. I thought
really?
He fell off. He's like, I can't believe you guys are still doing it. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, we have got nothing going for us right now. This is the only thing in our lives. We're almost at 300 subscribers. Thank Christ.
On YouTube?
On YouTube.
Oh, thank you guys for subscribing. We really appreciate it. That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
My wiener's kind of hard right now.
I wish we could
Not for your subscribing, but I just think just because it's been healthier lately.
I want to do the
Oh, sorry, go on.
like that NPC Spider-Man thing where I just stand like in a live video and every time someone subscribes, I'm like, thanks, subscribe. Ice cream's so good.
Ice cream's so good. Oh, thank you for the glizzy.
yeah,
Exactly.
We should that's a great way to get subscribers.
Yeah, we gotta have our tits out or something like that.
Yeah.
We have to have like sloppy black tits to be able to pull that off or something.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of Twitch streams, but I imagine that helps.
Yeah. You gotta be. Yeah, you gotta
have a couple nip slips.
Yeah, nip
Intentional,
slips,
unintentional.
slur slips. You gotta have Kevin Hart on your stream or something real quick.
Background actors.
Yeah, you need John Cena on your stream.
Yeah.
So
I love a good John Cena stream.
yeah, John streamer.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, who would have known this kid's back,
We're back in it.
Yes, take that.
Trump's America.
Trump's America.
Tramp.
Yeah. Lonky dump, dude. I'm so excited. I don't know what's gonna. It was funny because the biggest thing that all of the old crusties have been telling me at my bars are like, what's gonna happen is one of the biggest policies. He's gonna take away the tax on tips for all the service workers.
I can't wait.
And then he's like, so you guys are gonna get taxed. You're gonna get your full paycheck now. And then I asked like the lead bartender today. I was like, do you think he's really actually? He's like, dude, he's never gonna do that. No, the government, the higher ups are gonna go up to Trump and be like, you know how much fucking revenue we're generating from taxing those tips, and then he's gonna be like, yeah, we're never fucking doing that.
No.
I wonder what he's gonna do. I'm excited to see if he's gonna like start a war or end a war or both at the same time.
I mean, we got a lot of options.
We got a lot of options.
There's a lot of things to meddle with at this point in history, and quite honestly, it's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, we'll see. And if it was Kamala, I would have been excited to see what she was going to fucking do. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, girl bossing it for 4 years.
Oh, girl boss of color, GBOC. Kiss me next time and let me fuck your dad. We nailed it.
I'm Irish.
Jinx, you owe me your asshole. All right, tongue first. We go tongue to bung every night, bro.
Probably speaking of assholes and tongues, probably the funniest thing I've ever seen on Twitter.
Which was asshole.
In betwixt all the election results stuff.
Oh no!
Last night there was, of course, it's just like stuff that is your algorithm account I follow is very funny, and it showed a picture of Jessica Alba in Fantastic 4 days.
Oof,
peak Alba. Palba.
So beautiful.
We love
our Queen Alba.
That's really what the Dramps America is all about, is bringing us back to hot Alba days.
Yeah, he's going to...
We're bringing Alba back
for
the people. Anyways, a picture of Jessica Alba looking great. And then just like her face too. Nothing like
Face.
super
Hair.
nothing grotesque.
Tits.
And the text says scientists would have to move particles of time and space to remove my tongue from this woman's asshole.
Oh my gosh. What the fuck?
So I'm just like,
That's
oh shoot,
beautiful.
we're losing Pennsylvania. Oh shoot, we're losing Georgia. Scientists would have to remove particles of time and space to
Yeah.
remove my tongue from her ass.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, all right.
That's the internet.
That's what I signed up for.
But that's like these are also like that person voted probably. We didn't vote and they voted. So like this whole fucking
voted.
thing is like your brother voted or whatever.
I voted.
Did you submit that ballot? Did you do a corrupt ballot? Because that's illegal what you did. You realize that, right?
No.
That's very illegal.
Why is it illegal?
Because it's not you.
Look, voter fraud is
Okay.
voter fraud is rampant.
We don't use
in
that-
this country.
that-
and I will not stand for any of it. Having said that, I don't know if I committed voter fraud.
Yeah. Yeah, you voted for hashtag Kamala is queen as Selena Signs the third, one of your sisters, your eighth sister.
I just etched out my sibling's name and put my name on it.
You're like, it's me.
It's me.
It me. Yeah.
It me, Kamabla.
Yeah. Kamabla. Yes. So much fun, man. So much fun. What did who
Do we blame? No.
Let's say it on three. 1, 2, 3. The Polish. Why didn't you say anybody?
Because something really racist came to my mind and I didn't want to say it out loud.
Jews.
You know?
Chinese.
No.
Mm,
What were you going to say?
the Slavs. We had a couple of Slavs ourselves back in the day. Thank God we changed that. Abraham Lincoln freed the Slavs. Come on now. Who's here? We're here. And this is why you should pay $5 for our Patreon. Not because the content's going to be any better.
Because we can get ourselves out of any hole.
But yes, and sometimes we can't. So that's also a lie, what he just said.
For every hole we get out of, we get stuck in like 3 more.
Yeah, for every hole we
Like
get out of,
like
we get stuck in a crater.
Yeah, we get stuck under a couch like our stepmom or whatever.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Now,
little hanky panky.
America has been Slav-free since 1863 or whatever.
Yeah. The Freedom Contract. What was it called? Or is that Trump's America?
The Patriot Act.
It was the Patriot. That's what freed the slaves.
Yeah.
It was the
Slavs.
It's the Slavs. The 3/5 Patriot Act freed all the Slavs. Only every 3 out of 5. It's like you can go. Slav.
I was thinking because about we were doing the podcast tonight and like obviously the election just happened. Like I'm like I don't offer any real election advice, opinions, information, or historical at all.
I got
we would be
nothing.
we would be the worst.
I got nothing.
There's so many people who have made a career over the last 8 years. Like, well, if you look at the election results from 2008 to it's like I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh yeah, I can't wear that beanie at work with half of them calling me Tim Pool. You know what I mean?
I don't know who that is.
He's a man with some opinions who's done the work and he looks up stuff and he has opinions.
Oh wait,
and he
I
says
do
them
know
and he
he's got a
argues.
guy like a scruff.
Yeah, and he's in like a weird like Fruity Loops studio, and then he does politics stuff.
Yeah.
And then he was kind of liberal for a little bit. My dad's like, Tim Pool rules, and then he like had some vaguely nuanced opinion, and my dad's like, he's a fucking Nazi and he hates trans women. He's trying to fuck your daughter. And so
There's only 2 kind of men in this country.
yeah, exactly. Trans and super trans. But yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, but
Next, Marvel movie.
I got nothing. Yeah, the last time I tried to figure out the state of everything was like during COVID, where I'm like, it's time to like be a real intellectual and figure
real
it out.
man.
I read books. I listened to people. I tried to have nuance. I tried to argue with friends.
Like, no, he freed the Slavs.
Yeah, but I'm like, what was? Yeah, exactly. I'm like trying to figure out what the Patriot Act was, and I just could not. It was like try to like have an informed, nuanced opinion without being biased or just led by whatever my algorithm was just trying to lead me to search on my search engine. And then I was like, either do this or like jerk off into it, or jerk off and eat a burrito, or jerk off into a burrito. It was like, it's so much better to come
Which
and
really,
eat
those
burritos.
are the 2 options for president.
Yeah.
Jerk off and eat a burrito, or jerk off into a burrito.
That's literally our two options.
Not bad options.
But not good options.
No.
Yeah.
No one would choose that life.
No.
Not every day.
But here's the thing. We all choose one of them.
At least once in our life.
Or many times a week do we choose that.
Sometimes twice in one night.
I mean, if you're a rookie, what are you in the G League? I'm sorry. It's yeah. Try 5 times. Actually, I would probably, if I go back in the fleshlight world, in the fleshlight game, I would probably get like a burrito fleshlight. I remember I showed you those Instagram clips of those crazy fleshlights. It was like Subway sandwiches that it was like a model of a Subway sandwich, but you like opened up the top of the bread and it was a fleshlight. Or it was like a choo-choo. It was Thomas the Train.
I said, stop sending me these.
Yeah, you're like, I'm literally with my kids right now.
Yeah.
And they're playing on
You're
my
like,
phone.
you need to see this. And I'm like, okay, I'm at dinner with my family.
Yeah, exactly. They're so much fun. My brother would send them to me, and I would just send them right to you. You know, so that was the gig.
I do miss that. You really screwed up my algorithm with some of the stuff you would send me on
I
Instagram.
sent you some gnarly fucking memes. I loved it so much, but then I was in the darkness, and I got nothing done. You know, and then once I got out of the darkness, now I filled my time with overworking myself making margaritas. So now I still get nothing done creatively. But
money.
Yeah, money.
No tax on tips.
No, no, they're taxing the tips.
Yeah, they're gonna. It would be really like, and this is just how. Whatever. Anyone who votes anyone will have this happen to them.
And get another one.
Yeah. Make it a double. I'm just excited for when it's like, oh yeah, he's gonna remove the tax on tips, and then they get their paycheck. Like, wait a minute, he actually raised the tax on tips.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love the oh yeah for sure from the grave. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Good. So yeah, why not?
Signature margarita.
Sure. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting any younger. Go ahead, and knock down my Scooby-Doo chocolate milk that's been in there for 8 months.
Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta move it right back.
I gotta empty that thing and put it on the shelf. Oh. Ugh. But yeah, I will say, if there's any silver lining, I am just glad that I'm not stressed about the election anymore. Because like even just the stress of like what's going to happen, you know, at least that's over. Now, what's going to happen in the next 4 years? Another thing, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's just
Who, what, when, where, why?
Who, what, yeah, who. Oh, we also have to give a former congratulations to Viva los Doyers. They won
completely overshadowed by the election.
Yeah, those poor Doyers.
The streets were blue with Dodger elatement.
Yeah,
in LA.
exactly.
And now,
they got a couple of stars
now
on their team, right?
they're flooded with liberal tears.
Yeah, they got like Lonnie Otani and like Freddie Gibbs or whoever's on their team. There's all these famous guys on their team.
Ethan Klein,
Clyde, Tim Pool. All the greats are just running the Doyers right now.
Baked Alaska.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that guy, Baked Alaska?
I don't know Baked Alaska.
He was another. I think he actually went to jail for January 6th stuff, but he went to what? My alma mater,
DeVry.
This is the 2 top graduate, like most successful, anyways, in the eyes of society from my college.
Azusa.
Baked Alaska,
Nice.
a notable
YouTuber,
right wing kind of funny guy.
Nice.
Went to jail. Miranda Sings, number 2.
Miranda Sings.
That like YouTuber
Also
who wears the
chick.
weird makeup.
Yeah.
and she's, like,
Did she
kind
get in
of
trouble
child.
for a thing?
Yeah, apparently she like texted kids stuff.
Oh, that's right. She played like the banjo, and she's
Yeah.
like, "I am sorry, I texted kids.
Didn't mean to touch your kids. I mean, text your kids.
Didn't mean to text them. Not my fault. They're so fucking hot, or whatever. You know?
Yeah. And it was like
Yeah.
a really weird apology. That, like,
Yeah, but she's like still working.
she's
Not
great.
in Trump's America. Not
No, now she's double working.
I'm sorry, not Trump. We said the word wrong. Not in fucking Sklunk's America.
Yeah.
Dude, Mommy Sklunk he's gonna be out to get her. Well, dude, I mean, here's the thing.
Pedophile task force.
It's official now. It's gonna be a dynasty. It's gonna be the Dunk Dynasty. The Dunk Dynasty. Yeah. The Lonell Dunk. Baron is going to be in there. Red Baron Pizza. Red Baron Ready-Made Pizzas is going to be running this country. Yeah, we're using so much crazy wordplay. No one knows what we're saying.
The
anymore.
18-year-old's going to be
Dude, he's like 7'2".
He's so tall.
Beautiful.
Terrifying.
Quiet. Asperger's. The guy is fucking.
He's got everything.
He's literally has everything we need for a great leader. You know.
Yeah, he's got that Lex Friedman syndrome or whatever. Can I say that? Am I gonna get?
You could call it Lex Friedman syndrome.
Am I gonna get drone striked?
Yeah, we could say natural born athlete Lex Friedman syndrome.
If there is anyone on this planet who is secretly hiding telekinesis, it's Lex Friedman.
Oh, of course.
Oh my God, that
Telekinesis, telepathy. That guy's got all the tellas for sure.
man. Yeah, telegraphs,
telehealth clinic. You know. Yeah.
telenovelas.
Yeah. Oh my God. Telenovelas.
I could do this all day.
I know. Television.
Okay.
Yeah. It's now we're bombing, but it's fine.
Good.
But yeah, old Lex Smith, dude.
Good for him. Good for America.
Yeah. He's a dangerous boy. He needs to get sucked though. I think that's his next journey. All of his friends have been trying to get him sucked, and he just wants to play with computers. You know, which I get.
Yeah, that's like you and me, right? You're like, oh, you just got to get sucked more. I'm like, I just want to sit on my phone.
No, but you still get sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He doesn't, yeah. But he channels all of his chi into his craft, which is what we need to do. The problem with you and the problem with me, the reason why we aren't not millionaire Patreon comedians and selling out arenas and clubs and stuff yet is because we give away our chi to these sea wenches, in our lives.
Celibate?
Keeping it in and channeling it into our creative endeavors.
What, like not doing it at all?
You sublimate it. That's what early psychoanalysts and early self-help guys. There's all those guys in like the 1910s and 1920s. 1910s and 1920s, like the early self-help guys, like the Earl Nightingales and all those guys.
Of course, love them.
So the classics. They've been How to Win Friends and Influence People, whoever that guy was, forget his name, John C. Riley, or whatever his name. John C.
Hey, I just walked in here. What's going on?
John Cena Riley, Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Hey, I could play the banjo
sometimes. Who would have known? Yeah.
Bunk beds.
We're just kind of doing Dalia's act now.
Terrible.
Who knows? But those guys were the early purveyors of just like, don't come and then channel it into your endeavors. But they were
you
like,
think Grobe Logan ain't coming? You think he's harnessed his chi?
Yeah,
all those roids probably.
Well, he doesn't really jerk off. He just fucks the shit out of his wife, which is pretty sick.
What's the same thing then, right? No chi.
Well, it's a different. I guess if there's a, I guess the argument is if there's a pure justifiable transference of your chi to your lover, that's okay.
So
but if you're busting on your phone to Miranda Sings or whatever, just willy nilly.
That ukulele.
Yeah, Willy Wonka, it's just AI facelift to like a blacked video or something like that. Shut up, na 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 na. It's like douche douche douche. Then it's like if you're blowing that all the time, then it's like you're gonna try to channel your chi, and you got
what
no
have
chi
you
to
been
channel.
watching lately?
I haven't been watching anything lately.
That was not a random generated poll. That's something that you've specifically seen.
No. That was random. That was our gen for sure.
There is no.
That was a random gen. That was our gen signs.
Original improv.
Our gen signs, like random generated signs.
Yes,
that's very fun.
I like it.
You want to spread it and let me fuck you?
Oh, sure.
Okay. But what's the face swap thing called? AI. It's like
songify this. No, it's like elf yourself.
It's not elf. It's like elf on yourself. It's like a Napster face or something like that. Like they LimeWire your body onto a
CGI?
Riley Reid. No, it's the plaster bat blaster. What's it called? It's called a specific thing where you put your face on somebody and they're like, oh, it's a
doppelganger?
Not a doppelganger. No, it's a real thing you could do with
face
AI.
Swap?
No, not a face swap. It's like a real thing.
And that was Drew can't remember what the fuck he's talking about.
This whole porn's based off of it.
POV?
Not a POV. It's like you can get Jessica Alba blank word.
Oh.
Gets blacked by,
Deep fake.
Oh, fuck. I'm almost there.
That is RJ Lights Out Signs reporting for 43rd District of California.
Deep fake signs the third. Oh, my goodness. Who would have known?
Feels good.
Who would
Feels good.
It feels good. Anyways,
Finally, we got there to the deep fake. Worth
Holy
it.
fuck.
The Lex Friedman reason I bring up good old Lexi. Elon Musk had a funny comment about talking about the success of the election from his perspective, and he goes, "Oh yes, well, I think having podcasts like Lex Friedman or Joe Rogan, you can have candidates talk long form for like 2 or 3 hours, and that's great. You talk to them and hear what they have to say." And all I could think of was, "Oh my god, now all we're gonna have for the rest of our lives is entertainment based political podcasting." That's just like every candidate goes on Joe Rogan 5 times before the campaign's over.
Yeah.
And everyone and their mother tries to do 2 to 3 hours podcasts. I mean, we just saw the beginning of it. This was just the beginning of it. It's going to get way worse.
Yeah, the Dems are smart enough to know that their next candidate, they're throwing on Rogan, for sure.
Well, not only that, they're getting their own Rogan. They go, we need to get a lib podcast guru.
But they're going to try, but there's no one like Rogan. They're not going to get Rachel Maddow to do a podcast.
No, they're going to get Adam Friedland.
Adam Friedland? Yes, center-left podcaster Adam Friedland is going to. That's right. I think Kamala would have won in a landslide if she went on the Adam Friedland show.
Unless Nick was also on.
And he's like, well, what do you think about the Chinese?
What do you think about the Chinese?
She's like, she's like, oh, well, I think, and let me tell you now. And she'll code switch on there. They're like, no, you don't. This isn't Detroit.
No, you don't have to do
They're
that.
like, this isn't Windy City. You don't have to code switch here.
Every now and then you gotta get the clips. You know, you get the YouTube clip from the, and I think that they are, for as successful as they are, the most laid back podcast of all time. They're about to fall asleep.
But it's still
so good.
It still works.
Oh, I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying, like,
I don't know how it doesn't.
I feel like we try way too hard.
But we suck still. They don't have to try, and they're still 38,000 times better than us.
Yeah.
You know, because they're professional. They've been doing it for years.
I'm not comparing.
We started comedy 3 weeks ago.
And I know that.
Oh, my. We can lounge in 10, 15 years.
Yeah, I want a rocker. We want a rocker pod.
Yeah.
Rockcast.
Wow. You know, a rocker. Like you're a rocker. Come on now.
You also
and these are the riffs you're going to get on the Pat Rion. $5 a month. Sorry, $1 a month. I didn't mean to do that, I promise. That was Scooby-Doo voice, obviously.
In Pumps America.
Hey, in Mumps America, Lonell Mumps. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just hitting gnarly riffs.
Rocks.
Rocks on. For all of our Swally Daddies fans,
Swatties, if you will.
all of our swatties, all of our swallowers and our swatties, I don't know. What do you want them to do? Go shoot up a school or something. You know, no, don't do that. Obviously, this is a comedy-based podcast. Don't do that. Obviously, that was a joke. Obviously, don't do that.
Drew realizing the power he might have over 200 individuals watching the podcast.
The Polish guy who asked for naughty foot content on our Patreon that he paid money for. Please don't shoot up anything. Obviously, this is a comedy-based. This is satire.
Yeah.
This is a comedy-based podcast.
Satirical. Everything we say is not true.
None of everything. Yeah, Donald Trump is not president. None of this is true. We tricked you.
Happy April Fool's Day. The
April Jewels. I'm about to slap those ball bags around, you know? Sorry.
Nice.
You remember the back in the day where it's like, oh, my family jewels. You used to call your balls your family jewels. Did you ever call them your family jewels?
I've heard it, yeah.
Or is that only my dad before he fucked me? Sorry.
Jeez.
My dad didn't fuck me. Shout out, Dad. Sorry, I only see you once a month.
We got cut off for the topos, man.
I used the riff. I used the joke the other day, and it worked really well. Actually, earlier today, it worked really well.
You used the riff.
Just the throwaway thing in betwixt and in between a joke where you're like, ugh, yeah, my dad borrows money from me every single month. I pay him rent, you know, but and everyone's like,
You should be a comedian.
You so poi.
One more round of fireball shots,
Oh, you're
mister.
such a fucking loser living with your father.
What are you doing in this bar? You should be on stage, sweetie.
You should be slamming clam if your father's house.
When I did that wine bar show, I walked off the front of the room. It wasn't even a stage, and some 65-year-old white woman cucked her husband and made him take a picture of me with her and said, he might be famous someday. And I'm like, I disappoint you.
You're like, yes, you will be long dead by then.
The fact that you're saying that in this room to me means I won't.
Was it an old woman?
Yeah, she was like 60.
Oh shit, poor girl. You should have just been like, yeah, not any day you'll be alive. But yeah, I will be famous.
Keep checking.
Yeah, keep checking.
Here's my card. Oh, wait, I don't have one.
Keep listening to Swallow Daddies.
This is just a loose drink ticket I found in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, the life of an artiste, you know.
But speaking of swatties and baddies, we've been getting some good friendly fan mail.
We got some fan mail.
Got some of that.
We should do. All right. Sorry, I gotta type another idea about stuff.
Yeah, good. People have been sending in some funny, humiliating things. That's like the new prompt. You can text us. It's in the description. You literally, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. You literally click the link and then it sends a text to our account. We don't know who it is. We don't know who your number is. It doesn't say numbers. It's totally anonymous. Send us your embarrassing story or something that you're afraid to admit. That's kind of like fun. This is a personal gossip podcast of all else.
Yeah, hot goss, you know.
Hot
Tom Gossip,
sweet
you know?
gossip.
You seen him lately? Oh,
I text him every week. I haven't heard back.
I got a roast in Dubai.
I got a roast in Dubai.
I got a roast in Dubai with the Prince Ali Shamar Akbudullah, you know.
Yeah, we did comedy in Chicago.
We did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, well, he opened for me for my album in Chicago. Yeah. Prince Abdullah Allah Akbar, you know.
Hey, well, he walked a hooker, but she was the best part of his set.
Yeah, I mean he killed, but now he like literally kills. He has killing fields in Dubai, but he's a good guy, you know. Classic Tom.
Yes, I'm on board. This is from New Hampshire.
Yeah,
embarrassing.
New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Hey, shout out New Hampshire. I didn't even know anybody in New Hampshire would listen to this fucking shit.
We get listeners all over.
I know Poland.
Yeah,
that's it.
Exclusively Poland.
It's only Poland.
Exclusively.
Hashtags free the Slavs. Are there any Slavs in Poland?
Pre-World War II, Czechoslovakia is our main listenership.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, that's right.
It says, so yeah, embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm being honest, listening to this podcast after Tom left is embarrassing.
Oh, fuck.
But listening to episode 68, Boston ISIS, once a week, because it might be the podcast episode of the year, is my mom embarrassing? I don't know. That's a typo. Show me more stinkies, Drew, you damn tease.
Oh, you want more stinkies, little slut?
You gotta
get on the fucking Patreon. I will unearth these stinkies. I haven't washed these since fucking Obama, and I haven't cut my nails. I told myself I'm not going to cut my nails until Kamala's president, and it seems to be I've never cut my nails again.
Oh, no.
So if you want to see these nasty, dirty stinkies, Patreon will do a personal pod for you. It's kind of expensive. It's not worth the price, but we enjoy the money, and someone already paid for it, so it's an established price of 50 bones. So if you want to do that, I will show you more stinkies. Shout out New Hampshire. How do you know they're from New Hampshire?
It just literally says the state. That's all it says. No number, just the state.
And does it like, but that's like a echolocation? Or no, those are bats. You know what I mean? Does it like when it sends it, it says it's from this number? It's like, it's like a real thing? Or is it the person's writing, I'm from this?
It says this number is the area code that it was sent is from.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because the other one we got, which I thought was a virus, was from Missouri. And it literally is a link to a fan fiction. Oh, what was it again?
Wait, what was so funny about Boston ISIS? I don't remember that one.
There was some, again, doing this every week, I truly lose track of.
No, of course. Well, thank you for thinking any of this is funny because we're trying, and we know it's mainly bad, and it's the problem with modern comedy is a lot of underdeveloped comedians like us are trying to do developed things on developed platforms, and it's embarrassing. It sucks. So thank you for watching us develop as we're still pre-pubescent boys.
This is actually just a big like psyop. We're just trying to figure out like if people are dumb enough to like
join a cult
and fall in love with aspiring comedians.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be we're gonna all be wearing like flowy white garbs in a desert. And then we're gonna gargle some Slapo Chicos, and then we're all gonna barjay.
Yes, which reminds me.
He won't lay a hand on you.
Speaking of cults, did you ever see that one?
Sorry,
did you ever hear about that one cult that happened in like Oregon, where this like guy from India came over, and he was like the Dalai Lama of something or other?
So they're like injecting silver into their veins.
I think so.
Where it got so bad, like the guy was like turning silver.
No. That had nothing to do with this like guru guy. This guru guy created an entire like plantation of people who like lived there in Oregon, and like was a phenomenon. People were freaking out. Like there's hundreds and thousands of people living in this little area, not thousands, but thousands of people living. There's a clip of him that I saw today, and he's this Stonewall dude, and he said like one thing like, every week, and is this video of him, the old VHS, and it's just close up on his face, and he's like, a government for the people, by the people, but the people are retarded.
It's real.
It's real.
That's fucking real.
It's so real.
And this is a real cult thing?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's so funny.
That's literally our platform.
That's literally
literally Swallow Daddy's platform. Really.
Oh yeah, it is our platform.
Specifically RJ Signs.
We're co-opting American
signs.
democracy politics for our
Stomp
own.
Of
cult.
the people, by the people, but the people are retarded.
Yeah.
That's us.
That's us.
That's us and the Swatties and the Swallowers.
Put that in Latin and put it on the top of the freaking podcast.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's our new thing.
It's American.
Well, thank you, Boston ISIS listener.
Yeah, that's nice.
Do we have any other fan mail?
Yeah, the other thing was from some guy in Missouri who sent us this like mashup fan fiction between Bram Stoker's Dracula and the video game Fallout. So
that's pretty sick.
I didn't get a chance to read it, but I thought it was a virus, so I opened it up on a private browser to make sure it wasn't.
My goodness, that's and this is what we love about Swallow Daddy's fans. Is we know that you're a Swallow Daddy's fan if when you submit fan mail, we have to open up your fan mail on duckduckgo.com.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if that means it's embarrassing that you wrote this fan fiction that's between Fallout and Dracula, or it's embarrassing that I read it.
Wait, it's like a crossover of Fallout the game and Dracula?
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. Read the fucking fan fiction.
It was a novel. I didn't have time.
But we're going to read it later. Send it to me.
Okay.
I'll read your fucking fan fiction. That's sick as hell, dude. You got to get it out somewhere. He's again, some of our swallowers are honing their craft. And if they're honing their craft, we got to be honing our craft. We got to respect the honers.
Yeah, we'll do a review.
We got to if we cultivate a collective of honers here, Honers Wagner, you know what I mean? That's a play on Honus Wagner, famous baseball player. Actually, if you ever have a Honus Wagner baseball card, it's probably worth like $500,000.
I got a Honus Wagner downstairs. If you want
Oh,
to take a look.
easy.
Honer alert.
Easy. I love to play. That was the game I played on the schoolyard back in the days.
Find the Honer.
Yeah, Honus Wagner or Houdini. They look the same, Just general, just choochies, General Hunky Chooches, if you
General Hunky Choochies from the 43rd District of California reporting for duty.
Report for duty. Then please send him to
General Hunky Choochies was my father. Call me Michael.
The fuck is happening on this pod?
Have
we been doing it long enough to do bomb potato?
Yeah, dude. Of course. Thanks for asking. That means that you're finishing your last sip, and you're like, I got to get out of here.
I'm all spliffs and no riffs right now.
No way, you're doing great. You honky chichi guy right now.
You're a honky chichi. Go on. You want to go first?
It. Yeah.
Go on.
A British daredevil was intentionally dragged behind his motorcycle at a speed of 159 miles per hour to break a Guinness World Record for worst Uber ever.
Oh my goodness.
Oi, 2 stars.
Yeah, yeah, 2 stars, 1 for each wheel. Not very effective wheels, these stars, because they're very sharp and clankly, and a lot of sparks come
Can't
out
feel
of
me
them.
legs no more.
Can't feel me legs no
2
more.
stars.
No, I live out in a pile of porridge.
Woodview again.
Woodview again. Vinegar? Do they like vinegar out there? Well, no. Not even slumps to Derica. All right, or we're doing that. All right. Here's the thing.
Take it back.
Here's what happened. There's a truck. Truck spills load of energy drink on Arkansas's chicken farm. Actually, cluck, daddy. Farmers are now struggling to keep the chickens from jumping the fence as they have somehow perfected the art of, to quote the farmers, getting sick air. Also, the chickens are all wearing Oakleys and now swear to you that Mountain Dew makes your dick smaller.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
I love chicken Oakleys.
Yes, of course. Chokleys?
That's a different kind of sunglasses.
Cluck, daddy's coming, you know? All right, you go
Cluck,
first.
cluck, and gobble, gobble.
Cluck, gobble, gobble, make my dick wobble, wobble. There you go. What am I? Insert that one comedian whose whole act is basically he rhymes. All right, go on. RJ Science.
Firefighters and animal services personnel teamed up to rescue a horse that survived a fall down a well, calling him a miracle horse. The horse, with his terribly mangled body, said, "Just let me die, you dumbasses."
Goodness, I give that a 9 out of. All right.
Oh,
come
fun.
on now.
I also feel like Miracle Horse is like the name of like a Lifetime original movie about like a horse that like keeps showing up at a woman's house who has cancer for some reason.
Something like that, yeah. And like as the woman is cured of the cancer, that horse gets the same cancer, like it absorbed the cancer magically.
Like, no, peanut butter.
No, Smuckers. You have pancreatic cancer too, but my pancreatic cancer is magically healed. And it's just like,
Womp womp.
Yeah, it's a very serious, like, emotional movie. But for some reason, when the horse finally dies, then you just hear womp womp.
Peanut butter, you absorbed all my pancreatic cancer, but you still have to race today.
Womp womp. Yeah, where it's like they ran out of money for the soundtrack at the tail end of the movie. Yeah, it was a COVID movie. They didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Clown attacked with needle at Halloween event. I'm sorry. RJ Signs drunkenly tries to fuck a clown.
Hey.
Come on. Old needle dick signs over here.
Old needle prick signs.
Come on. Old fucking Don Cheadle Nick. Elodian. I don't know. Go on.
Interesting statistic I read. When boxer Manny Pacquiao has a fight,
Yeah.
the crime rate in his native Philippines drops to 0%. But when I hit my wife, suddenly the crime rate rises.
That's a very...
Suddenly and unequivocally, I'm contributing to the crime
Oh,
rate.
wow. That's a very good joke. That's a very good
I'm a
joke.
criminal now because I hit my wife.
You saved the best for last, I must admit.
We're trying.
Of course. All right. So if you're going to save the best for last, hopefully I did too. Let's see what I have here.
Only you have control.
Of course. Let's see. What'd you say? I have Chris Cuomo's intro?
Only you have Chris Cuomo.
Okay, got you.
No, only you have control over which joke order you go in.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Indiana man trips over 15-pound pet cat and suffers, to quote them, car crash-like injuries. Up next on Who's the Bigger Pussy? Come on! You save a nice one, I save a nice one.
I was
for
waiting
the
for
last.
a Garfield lick.
Oh, got you. Honestly, for your horse falling down the well, I was waiting for the horror movie The Ring, like 7 days. Like you get the tape and you watch a tape of like Seabiscuit, and then like you have 7 days to
go down the well and save a horse.
Until the Seabiscuit kills you. You never watched The Ring?
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You're lying. You just lied there.
I seen it.
You lied about how many. I seen it. I
saw it from behind a couch when I was in the 8th grade.
Don't
but
talk,
I saw it.
You're talking like a real Slav right now. I'll tell you that. All right. Yeah, I thought the Ring was a classic. That's one of my favorite horror movies for sure. Horror. You don't like horrors. You're too spooked.
Too much anxiety.
But your wife loves horror.
Loves it.
Loves them.
Loves it. And I'll watch from behind the couch every now and again.
Yeah. What's the last spooky movie you watched?
She was into this Yellow Jackets series that just gave me the creeps.
I'm sorry, the jazz fusion band, the Yellow Jackets, scared the shit out of you?
I couldn't be more frightened.
Holy
fuck. Of their musical presence.
Shake it the count, shake it the batu, flack at the giz. You're like, Jesus Christ.
What do they sound like?
These down, flick at the count, shake it the batu, count, if I go bow, skatoon, bum, bugga the bum, bugga the bum, bugga the bum, bugga the shake it the You know
Who
what I
plays
mean?
that song?
The Yellow Jackets.
And let's keep it that way.
Oh.
Thank you.
Shout out Will Kennedy.
Thank you.
I think that's his name. Incredible drummer.
Those kind of like shitty gotcha dad jokes.
Yeah.
I love doing it to my little children because they have no idea.
Comedic genius.
But also they don't get it.
Yeah.
That's why I like doing it because they'll be singing a song like, who sings that song? And they go, Chaperone. And I go, let's keep it that way. And they're like, Chaperone.
Like, all right, you fucking.
The other one that I do all the time, like, Dad, my arm hurts. And I go, does your face hurt? And I go, no. And I go, it's killing me. And they're like, can I get a Band-Aid?
And you're like, honey, you have Lex Friedman syndrome, clearly. That's hilarious.
Stop crying, pussy.
Yeah, stop crying, boo. Yeah, of course. Just fart in their face. Do you fart on your kids?
Not on them, but like as much as I can. It's like a guaranteed knockout hilarity.
They love farts.
A good one, yeah. Well, I like farting really, really loud. Obviously, me.
Yeah.
And then going, Moose, how dare you?
Yeah.
Or like, and then they're like, it wasn't Moose.
My dad would pull my head into his asshole and fart on my face. He does that to my brother and I all the time.
You'd have to have scientists remove the particles of space and time to get your face out of
my face out of my dad's. Literally, exactly. It would take all of Elon Musk's fucking Starlink to get my face out of my dad's asshole in 2001. As the towers are falling, my dad is shoving my nose into his brown, nasty, godless hole.
Are we going to school today? I can't tell.
Yeah, have fun with your flashcards, Yeah, every day of second grade in brown face because of my father. Come on. Who would have known? I thought I was the enemy after that,
Oh, man.
Who would have known? This is over, huh?
I'm feeling it in my bones.
We're done. I want to rip some nasty Mediterranean food after this.
Dunzo, Washington.
Dunzo, dude. I want to get jacked tonight, but I really hurt my shoulder.
Do you want to go watch that Gladiator sequel?
Is there a new Gladiator?
Where have you been under a fucking rock?
Well, who's that? Well, is what's his face still in it as the Gladiator or Orson Welles or whatever?
Of course not.
Okay, who is it then?
It's like
Joaquin Phoenix.
No, it's like Pedro,
as the Joker in the Gladiator.
It's like Pedro Pascal and Denzel Washington.
Is Denzel Washington playing Marcus Aurelius? Hashtag diversity hour.
No, he's the coach in Remember the Titans, but he's in the.
Is Ryan
Coliseum
Holiday playing Marcus Aurelius?
Blue is no longer. Sorry.
Is that your impression of Ryan Holiday, famed author and purveyor of stoicism in the modern world? I think Gladiator. Is it out already? I still haven't seen the new Joker.
No, it hasn't come out yet.
Lady Gaga Joker. We got to take deep vein thrombosis Goss to fucking see Interstellar. It's coming out in December to do IMAX.
I know.
He cannot miss it.
I know.
He's like a real fucking artsy fat gay, and he's the guy for this.
He hasn't seen it yet.
No.
I know.
Oh, he would love it.
Yeah,
I would suck him so hard while he's watching it.
He'd be like, they didn't really go to space for this movie.
Yeah. He'd be like, oh, yeah, I think the math is off. He just
remember, you did that to me in Oppenheimer.
Oh, the best part. That was my favorite part of the whole Sloppenheimer fucking dynasty between Sloppy and Barbie Yeah, and I think we told the story on the pod, right? But for the
Yeah,
people,
a year ago.
but for the new
It was
listeners,
a year ago.
For the new
It's a
listeners,
bloody year ago,
that's
mate.
right. Yes, who was that?
Who could forget about it?
Oh
I
my-
don't know. Some
is that your
Australian guy.
Kamala Harris?
Every time I think about someone saying it was a year ago, I don't know. It just a year ago sounds like an Australian thing. It's like, oh, bloody year ago, mate.
Yeah, that sounds English, not Australian.
Oh, it was a bloody year ago.
There you go. That sounds like who's that guy?
dipping into my Lennon. No,
Yeah.
my McCartney.
I was going to say D'Angelo.
Vickers.
Nope, not that. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, that's right. That was Will Ferrell's character, right?
Oh my gosh!
In Radiohead or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
The Office.
In the office.
Yes.
Office.
I don't know. I don't know how to call The Office Radiohead. It got me there though. It got me there. What were we talking about before? Interstellar.
No, Coliseum, Gladiator 2, Electric Boogaloo. They got the Coliseum's filled with water.
I hate that
and there's
joke
sharks.
you do every time. No, Oppenheimer. That's what we were talking about.
Oh yeah, Oppenheimer in the movie.
That's right.
They're testing the nuclear
They're
bomb.
testing, and it's like the biggest. It's literally the climax of the movie, where it's like they're like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it goes super quiet. It's super quiet, and I whisper into RJ, I'm like, I heard they don't show it. And then he goes, wait, really? It just It was. I had to get a jump scare because you don't like horror movies. So I had to get it in. I got you good.
Still jumped out of my pants. Imagine watching those movies in freaking 4D, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh for sure.
Oh man.
Absolutely.
You get secondhand radiation.
I never watched Barbie though. Did you get around to watching Barbie?
I fell asleep halfway through.
Were you in the theater or did you watch it at
Comfort of
home?
my own home. I can't watch a movie at home most of the time.
Yeah, because home is where the nards are. You know. Family Jewels was one. Nards? Did you ever call them your nards?
My nardtards.
You did not call them your nardtards.
Nardtard 1, nardtard
Your
2.
dad did not call them nardtards.
Nardtards, biscuits.
When he was giving your...
Fun bags.
No, he did not. Those are tits.
Not for my dad.
Yeah, you're like, my dad's nuts got nipples on them.
Lucky Dice.
Lucky? No. You weren't in the Ford Explorer Eddie Bauer edition going up to Mammoth, having the sex talk given to you, and he's not calling them nartards.
Niblets.
No. Okay, I could see niblets.
My bits. I'm trying to think, because I say things because my kids are like ball level, and they'll elbow me in the nuts like once a week, and I go, oh my God. And they're like, what happened? I'm like, biscuits.
My biscuits.
I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe it to my kids. Like, you're killing me.
Yeah, and your poor kids are like, why is he hustling biscuits in his pantaloons?
Yeah, what's wrong
you know?
with Dad?
Yeah, what's wrong with Dad?
Oh, what's wrong with Dad?
Is that what fat people are?
I gotta get my biscuits out of the oven.
My goodness. R.I.P., dude. R.I.P.
Where is he?
Where is he, dude?
Oh my gosh. I'm running a shadow government.
Yeah.
I'm falling asleep in shadow
They
government.
told me to make me a lizard, and I think I go slurp slurp. I'm gonna liz your tard. You know, they told me they made me a liz tard.
They put me in a 4D movie. I'm watching Barbie. I'm having a fun time.
And I'm fun time. I'm Barbie. I'm Ken. I'm trans.
I'm a Barbenheimer.
I'm trans. You know.
Get a Barbenheimer double roast.
Wear that funny hat like the skinny hungry guy in Oppenheimer. What's his name?
And Peaky Blinders, but he's not one of those mix anymore.
I'll peek in his blinders. Hopefully I see something nice.
He's a Peaky Blinder, but he's a serious man now.
But he's also like a sneaky blinder because he's Italian. Because he's Irish.
Music and he fucks Einstein.
Yeah, he tops him. And Einstein's like, well, relatively, I'm on the top.
Well, relatively speaking, I'm hard.
Yeah. So are we allowed to do? But we're allowed to do hacky Biden.
Infinite Biden.
Infinite Biden.
Infinite. Only because
It's hacky though.
No.
So
Because he's now the ultimate joke, in my opinion.
because Ron Dump is our prez.
If Joe Biden didn't
Jay
drop
Apostrophe
out of the
Biden.
race,
Yeah.
I say we're done with the impression. Let him live his life. But because he had cognitive decline against his will and dropped out of the race with 6 months to go, sorry, Joe.
We need to bring back the original presidential impressions, like Alexander Hamilton and stuff like that.
Oh, you want to go like a good
Ben
old-fashioned John Quincy Adams impression? I say good boy. You know they had British accents for a long time, right?
Oh, that's crazy that we're like, hello, we're in jolly old America.
Oh, I like being here in New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of convenient here.
It's better than Old Hampshire, tell you that.
Old Hampshire, yes.
Fucking can't tax my tea in New Hampshire.
I'll take the Southern Carolinas. Thank you very much.
Or I'll take the North.
Yeah, you take the North, but in the South we got plenty of Slavs. All the Slavs you can have.
Well, I don't want any of your Slavs.
Well, we might have a war over it later.
Okay, cheerio.
and
that's the podcast.
And that's the podcast. Thank God.
Good. We'll put that on fucking Patreon.